time for the Alamo City Golf Tour Power Hour, featuring Travis Salkowski, Dustin Hassan, Casey Graham, Jason Bird, and Mike DerManuelian. Let's go.
And good evening to the Alamo City Golf Trail Tour viewers. I am Jason Bird, and as always, we are joined by Dustin Hassan.
What's up,
What's going
Bird?
on,
Shot out
Dustin?
of a cannon there, buddy.
Yeah, firing at the hip.
Love
You know how it goes.
Love it.
Gotta be on your toes, buddy. No script tonight.
That's right. Off the cuff.
How long is this show gonna go without any kind of scaffolding to hold it up? It's all gonna depend on how much Travis wants to speak tonight.
Woo!
What's up,
How's
Trav?
it going, everybody? It's Tuesday night, 8:31, and alongside Dustin Hassan and Travis Salkowski is your fill-in host, the Birdman, Jason Bird himself. Jason Bird, how's your Tuesday going? What's up, buddy?
It's going. I think I logged in for this stream 6 minutes ago. So
I just put my headset on 30 seconds ago. So it's definitely one of those days where, still adjusting cameras and we're ready to rock and roll.
Mine doesn't even do Zoom.
We are. It's Tuesday night. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the 23rd episode of the ACGT Tour Power Hour.
Wow.
I saw on Facebook today it's in the 20s. Good golly, Miss Molly. That sounds awesome. It's so hard to believe that it's episode in the 20s already. So thank you for joining us on your Tuesday night. We'll be here as long as Jason will let me talk. Dustin, how's your Tuesday going? What you got to say tonight?
It's great, man. Everything's great. Got the off week coming up. Looking forward to a little time off. Love that. But, yeah, man.
I love that for you. I love that for you, Dustin.
Thanks, Bird. I love that.
Well, I know
just a little jealous of you.
Well, true that. I know we don't necessarily have a script for tonight, but we do have a great show in store for y'all. We are talking Brackenridge Park for the first little bit of the show. Man, was it in good shape. You guys played.
That's what I wanted to say. And, I mean, Brack's been great. That's in great shape for sure.
Well, I mean, we want to talk about Brack, largest tournament in Alamo City Golf Trail Tour history, checked out to be 158 players this past Sunday in the new format at Brackenridge Park. So we're going to recap that. And Dustin and Jason, you guys played at Brackenridge Park on Sunday in that event. Tell us about the course conditions a little bit from your playing perspective and not your ambassador perspective. And then tell us a little bit about how you like the new format.
Well, I mean, I can go first, Dustin. New format's interesting. I was curious to see how the pressure of going scramble first and the pressure to perform out the gate would affect play, and then having to basically like hold on for alt shot, right? It felt like you needed to make your score and scramble and then hold on an alt shot. I thought the course was in great shape. You could tell that they're pouring tons of effort and money and grass and sod and probably lots of sweat, considering how hot it is outside, into the course to get it to where, I mean, I think we can all agree Brack should be in great shape all the time. That is a classic and beautiful course. So it's good to see it getting love.
Yeah, I guess.
I
think the course was in great shape. Shout out to the maintenance crew at Brack. You make a good point. You can tell they're putting in a lot of effort, a lot of money, a lot of time, and it shows. It showed this past weekend. I really enjoyed the bunker renovations. That's my first time seeing the course since the bunker renovations. I thought they were great. I like the removal of some of those bunkers. I like the new sand that they put inside of them. I really, really enjoyed the bunker renovation.
That was my
Yeah, a
first
lot of them.
time setting up Brackenridge Park with the new bunkers, and it changed. It changed what I did a little bit. My favorite change on the bunkers is hole number 13. The approach shot to hole number 13 looks so different, and it looks so pro. Like, props to the renovation crew there. 13's my favorite change. I like the change on 14. I don't like it. Looks beautiful and it played fine. I don't like not having that bunker there on the 18th hole. I know they removed it because of the leaves and the debris from those huge pecan trees or elm trees right there on number 10 tee box. That's why that bunker came out. Difficult to maintain, always full of leaves and branches and crap. But that collection over there, to me, seemed pretty tame.
It changes the what's the traditional Sunday Masters pin front left. That is definitely a lot less.
It's a lot less scary now. Yeah, you just go on that
Mm-hmm.
line with the flag, and if you're 10 paces long, fine. It's perfect. It's perfect chipper. You know, I mean, it's great.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. Having to hit a short-sighted bunker shot with water in front of you is definitely a whole shitload scarier than chipping out of some grass.
And the tee shot there, you have a 10-yard landing zone from the front of the green to where that bunker starts historically. And with that bunker being gone there, if you're half a club long, it's fine. You're on the collar. It's safe.
It pretty much opens up that whole left side there. It opens up that whole left side. I agree
completely. Yeah. But other than that, I love the changes. I love the new sand. I said it a bunch on Sunday. Brack looks great from the road, from the highway, and the bunkers look great from the space station. I said that a ton on Sunday. I thought the bunkers were great. I thought the turf grass was great. Everything about the maintenance staff, from their communication for course setup to follow up, was great. I props to Brackenridge Park, Robert Cano, and Director of Agronomy Jake Snaman. Fabulous turnaround. We all know where Brack was. We are officially done talking about bad course conditions at Brack. And one more thing that I'd like to note is that the pond on 17 and 10 is being restored. That is why it is currently drained. So as soon as all that water is out, they're going to dredge that out, reline it, fill the bottom half, which is 17, and then do the same thing up top on 10. So they are also restoring that pond. They're having some issues, pump and liners and all that good stuff that comes with holding water. But they're doing the little stuff. They're doing the non-playing area stuff. So I was really impressed. Happy to be back at Brack. I'm so glad that we moved the Masters from Brackenridge Park to Olmos Basin at the end of May, because I felt like we had this super wow factor at Brackenridge Park this past Sunday. Largest field in tour history, new format, the triumphant return to Brack, and Brack didn't disappoint, I thought.
I mean, we were there at the Almost Pro Shop when that decision was made, and with our partners at the trail, they looked us in the face and said, "Yeah, we need to move this, but by your next tournament," what did he say?
He said it'd be great. Yeah, he said it would be pure or perfect.
He said guaranteed.
Yeah, and you know what? Ruben was on the podcast 4 or 5 weeks ago and doubled down on that, and I thought it came through. I thought it was great.
They came through for sure. They came through on that.
And all that new sod on the collars is going to be perfect. The bunker renovation, for the most part, I'm on board with 99% of the changes. I think there was only one change I said I don't like, but some of those are no-brainer removals, right? Like the first row of number 2's bunkers, like that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, take it out. Yeah.
But I thought removing the cross bunker on 7 kind of really just changed that whole lot.
I also think the same thing about number 3 as well, that really changed that approach shot to screw it, who cares? Let's just go.
I know they intended to put a bunker at the corner of 14 and like take out the left one and put that one in the corner, and that one didn't come to fruition. But But I think having that bunker in the corner of that fairway would be cool if they can ever make that happen. And adding that bunker on 11 right there on the left side of the green definitely made that one a more challenging driving hole.
Well, I liked this tournament as a whole. It was awesome. Pace of play was fantastic. The whole field teed off on time. There was no delay on the first tee box. It was Chamber of Commerce weather. I thought it was warm, but it wasn't crazy. There was a nice breeze the whole day. Cool. I wore a cooling towel most of the day, so I was reasonably comfortable.
You were freezing.
There was a couple moments where I was cold standing in front of that fan in the scoring area, actually, where I was like, "Whoa!" Wow.
Yes, I never once felt cold on that day. That's for sure. Not one time did I think to myself, "Wow, I'm a little cold right now."
I had just dumped, and I'm teasing the cooling towels a little bit. Look for cooling towels as a ACGT Shore limited edition merchandise item in the future. But I had just dumped a cooling towel in the cooler of ice and put it on, and then stood in front of the big work fan that we had in the scoring area, and I got that super chill. I went from 98-degree body temperature to 94-degree body temperature. It got cold. But all in all, I thought Brack was fantastic. I'm looking forward to the sizzling summer Southside swing. We're going to talk about that a bunch today. Down on the south side, Riverside is up next, followed by Mission Del Lago. Those are both individual stroke play events coming up in August. I know we're going to talk a bunch about that tonight. So they're both Sunday events. It is August the 7th at Riverside, individual stroke play, and August the 21st at Mission Del Lago, individual stroke play. Sign up early. Those are both open for registration. Every event this calendar year has sold out, and we are coming off the largest field ever. So I can't stress it enough. www.acgttour.golf. Sign up today if you want to play. Space is going to be limited for these. Our tee block is a little smaller. Daylight is starting to shrink on the front end a little bit. So sign up. Don't delay. ACGT Tour summer season is half over. There's only 4 events left. And then we can start talking about the PC Open at Olmos Basin and the playoffs at Olmos Basin and the Tour Championship at Brack. And then the South Texas Match Play Challenge comes to Olmos Basin this November. And, I mean, we're close. I mean, it's August next week, guys. Oh, comment from Stephen Evans.
I mean, Stephen Evans thinks we should put it back at we should move the PC Open to Brack, and then I think in under 5 seconds he had a reply from Michael Freeman.
No,
I love that picture. I love that picture. That picture gets me every time of Michael Freeman there. No, it belongs at Cedar. No, officially. I love the history with Cedar, and I love that 8 of the 9 plaid jackets have been played at Cedar Creek. 8 of the 9 have been played at Cedar Creek, with 1 being played at Northern Hills, I believe. Dustin Weldon won the event at Northern Hills, but the PC Open is going to find a long-term home at the new renovated Olmos Basin for the foreseeable future, for sure.
At least 1 year.
Well, man, it's going to be the foreseeable future. So, I mean,
I don't foresee past a year.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, forecasting a year is tough. I don't know what I'm eating for dinner tomorrow. So forecasting a year out, it's tough, But what else do we got to talk about tonight, Jay Bird? Thanks to everybody for tuning in tonight. It is 8:45 on Tuesday, July the 26th. Is that accurate? July the 26th?
That's accurate.
Tuesday. There we
go.
It is the 26th. Yeah.
alongside Dustin Hassan and our fill-in host for Mike DerManuelian, Jason Bird above me there. My name is Travis Salkowski. Thanks for joining us on the ACGT Tour Power Hour. Aaron Flores, thank you for watching. I enjoyed you being back at Brack 2. There's so much tour history with Aaron Flores and the Masters at Brackenridge Park. It was really good to see him. Thanks for watching, Aaron. We appreciate you.
I just concerned about how Aaron's thigh is doing. Aaron got smoked on 2 tee box by the world's greatest tee shot from number 8. So, we have to give props to the open play that hit that shot. It's just absolutely skillful how you can hit one off 8 tee box through the trees without hitting anything and just smoke Aaron in the thigh on 2 green. So props to those guys.
That is a common occurrence at Brackenridge Park. Maybe not hole number 8 to hole number 2. that's a common occurrence at Brackenridge Park. Yeah, it's traditional tree-lined, parallel, back and forth golf course. So sometimes starting on hole number 1 for an ACGT Tour event, you get your fair share of yelling 4 in.
Yes, on right side, right? On number 3.
Number 1 tee box to number 3. Number 1.
I think Tommy almost killed Mike Grosso on his tee shot, right?
I think that one was pretty close.
He said he told us when we got to the fairway that if we didn't yell 4, he would be dead. Like he said, he ducked his head and it zipped over his head.
I double checked. I said earlier it was episode 20. It is episode 21. This is ACGT Tour Power Hour episode 21. Way to go, guys. Way to be consistent.
Wow.
Jay Bird, how many episodes have you missed?
4 or 5. Yeah.
Dustin, just 1?
I think 2.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for sticking it out on a weekly basis here on Tuesday night on the ACGT Tour Power Hour. Let me close that Facebook link there because I'm starting to lag a little bit.
Yeah. So guess what, Trav?
Summer's sizzling. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I got curious about how much time we're actually losing now that we're on the tail end of summer, and the amount of time we're losing from the Brack event to the Mission event is 1 hour and 15 minutes of daylight.
Wow.
From Brack to Mission. So that is 4 weeks, 1 month.
So we're gonna that's why our tee boxes are getting smaller,
I mean, everything leads back to don't delay in registering. Even if you're a diehard, send the email early. If you're an employee, send the email early. General Tour players, sign up online, acgttour.golf, as soon as you know you want to play. Don't delay. Get that spot. And, listen, if you're looking for an early morning tee time on a Sunday, sign up for the tour event and be in champ flight, and you're going to guarantee the tee time.
Oh, God dang it.
So if you're looking for a tee time, the tour is your home, from plus handicaps all the way up to 30s, all flighted, equitable across the flights. The tour is your home. www.acgttour.golf. Let's talk recaps of Brackenridge Park 9-9. Jay Bird, do you have some stats from the largest field in ACGT Tour history?
I mean, the stats exist. What kind of stats do you want to know? From the scramble or from the alt shot? Like, what do you want? What do you know?
I want to know. I'd like to know both. I'd like to know the most difficult hole for the field scramble and the most difficult hole for the field alt shot, and then we can break that down: fourth flight versus champ flight. I think this is fascinating. There were several championship flight teams, I believe, that played better on the alternate shot than the scramble. I think there's one guy on the show with us tonight, and it was 4 shots better. They played the alt shot 4 shots better than the scramble. I don't get it.
Well, I mean, that's absolutely dumb. So congrats on that.
That's not the way it's supposed to work out, right? It's not the way it's supposed to.
I mean, that's some dumb shit that Patrick and I would do. You don't need
that is such an outlier. I mean, that is such an outlier. Dustin, is it 2 under in this? I'm not looking at anything here.
Yeah, it wasn't 4 shots. It was 2 under in the scramble
and
4 under in the alt shot. So it was a 2 shot.
Two shots better. 2 under, 4 under, 6 under total. But I mean, that is such an outlier on
with a
the
bogey there in the scramble. We bogeyed 8.
Oh, keep up the good work.
Hey Dustin. Hey Dustin. How many bogeys total full field do you think there was in scramble?
Full field in scramble.
That is 70.
So we've got 80
70
teams, 79 teams.
79 teams. How many bogeys and half? So that's 79 teams playing scramble on the front 9 at Brackenridge Park. How many?
711 played holes in the field.
711 played holes. I will take 5%. What's 5% of that number? That's my
35.
35. That's my guess. 35.
I was gonna say 25. I was going real low.
Okay. Well, 88.
Oh, 88.
Okay. Wow.
So 10%. Just over
Not
10%,
bad.
11%, 12%.
But that doesn't even include the 20 doubles and the 10 others. So there was 108 bogeys or worse out of 711 played holes at Brackenridge Park full field.
What percentage is that?
15?
15%. I think that's great. I think that's great because, I mean, the handicap breakdown, there was one team that was a plus handicap. Both players were 0s or better. And then it went all the way up to the mid 60s for some fourth flight teams. So lots of handicap dispersion, 15% bogey or worse. What about par? Let's go the other spectrum, Jay Bird. Let's talk about the other side of the bell curve.
397 out of 711 holes were pars.
So that is 55 to 60% pars.
Yeah.
So
Only 5 eagles in the entire field on the front 9.
And there was at least one eagle on the back 9. How many eagles were there on the back 9?
Dose full field.
Hole number 13. There was
Stephen Evans, Brian Dishman made one on 13.
And the other one was on 13 in a higher flight.
Correct.
Okay.
I don't know who it was. Was it Jonathan Harder?
I don't know who it was.
I don't know. I don't have it pulled up. I'm sorry.
But I mean, I can tell you, I think everyone can guess what the hardest scramble hole full field was. I'm sure Dustin could get this real quick.
Is it hole number 8?
Yeah, it's hole number 8 by a lot.
The pin was tucked back right on 8. It was stretched out also. I think it was playing 196.
That was
possibly.
That was the first moment during course setup when the ACGT Tour course setup committee said, "Hey, let's turn the volume up here."
Well, it was turned up for sure. I don't remember 8 playing that long in an event in a while. And we short-sighted ourselves. We hit on the front left of the green, so we had 80-foot putt.
Only 8 birdies in the entire field from all teams.
That. Yeah, it wasn't playing easy. Number 8.
I hit one out of bounds, and luckily my partner hit one to 5 feet, and we made one of those 8 birdies. Cool.
Woo, Jason Bird, nice. Something positive coming out of Jason Bird. Yeah. Wow, that's awesome.
I do believe Douglas Calkins chipped one in and was another birdie right in the same group as me. So,
Doug Calkins with the chip in, perfect.
Covering my probable skin. Let's see, would that have skinned if not for Doug? Hold on, real quick. Let me get all mad at Doug this evening. Hold on.
Expand all. Hole number 8. There were 2 other birdies. 2 others.
Yep, I see that. Yep. There was 4 birdies in Champ Flight on that hole.
Casey and Mike Grosso, Dishman and Evans, and A-Flow.
That's a damn good birdie. That's a damn
Douglas
good birdie on that hole.
Jason and Tommy, yeah. There were only 2 bogeys. Tyler Pascal and Charlotte Davis also bogeyed that.
Yeah, good boy. Good job, Tyler.
So it's not even. It's almost a reverse skin for you, Dustin. There.
It got cut. Thank God. That's the one you want to get cut, right?
It did get cut. Jay Bird, do we have a guest lined up for tonight? Is he standing by yet or no?
I got nobody.
Okay, terrific. Let me shoot him a text. We can get into. We
could talk about what you thought the hardest hole in alt shot was.
Let's talk about alt shot on the back 9. Hardest hole on the back 9. It is either 14 or 16.
My mind immediately goes to 14. It just immediately goes to 14.
Well, in the full field, it was 14. But nipping at its heels was a hole that has been unmentioned other than somebody in the chat has already got it.
Number 10.
What guys, it's a par 3. It's like stock 6 iron, is it not? For champ flight?
It's like 170, 180 something, maybe?
Yeah, maybe
it was like 187.
For Travis.
It was like 187. I hit 5 iron.
Oh, maybe 4 iron for Travis.
The wind was definitely not the traditional downwind. The wind was doing something weird that day. Usually I usually am hitting 7.
I hit 4.
Yeah,
I remember. I hit 4.
Yeah, I usually hit about a 7 or a 6 there, depending on where the flag's at. And I just remember throwing grass and coming up short on 9 and coming up a little short on 8. And I was like, maybe this wind isn't what we think it is. And hit 5.
I'm looking at hole number 10 and hole number 14 gross scores for championship flight right now. There are more bogeys than pars on 10, and there are more bogeys than pars on hole 14.
There are 7 of each on 10 and 6 of each on 14.
On 10. It wasn't like in that back left spot. It was kind of in that middle right. You could see it. That's a little surprising to me. 10.
Well, so
you can see it for sure.
I loved it. Just putting the lid back on the Brackenridge Park discussion from yesterday, or from 2 days ago. I'm sorry. Course conditions were great. The course played stout but gettable. I thought the greens were really good. I want to shout out Steven Evans and Brian Dishman for fighting through their double there to start their alt shot on hole number 10, and they ended up winning the tournament, winning championship flight at 10 under there. So that's really cool. Scoring was great. Pace of play was great. Shout out to the ambassadors who helped operate and volunteer their time this past Sunday at Brackenridge Park. Laura Lewis and Sean Vidal marshaling, with Steven Evans out there marshaling, and Jonathan Aiken and Micah Carroll on the starter tent. And then, of course, Dustin, Hassan, and Casey Graham in the scoring area there. Thank you all. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry.
The scoring area was scorching under that little tent. Every time I walked under there, I was like, Dustin, it is hot under here.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I was cold twice. So
it was like an oven under there. And then I love the new grill at Brackenridge with the hot dogs and hamburgers. I like that.
I did like that. I thought it was great. It was staffed for a long time, longer than I thought it was going to be staffed, and it could have went a little bit longer, I'm sure. But that was a nice touch. Hot food at Brackenridge Park is a perk, and it's a plus. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I had one of each. Had no complaints. The hot dog was massive. It was a good sized wiener. I liked it.
It's terrific. It's awesome. It's perfect. I love live television, everybody. I love live television. It's great.
That would be worth a point. That would get a step off.
That would have got me a step off if we were on camera right there. Oh,
Dustin knows a thing or two about big wieners.
Oh, there we go. We're gonna carry on. Dustin, Jason Bird. Anything else to talk about? Let's talk about our guest. Is he there yet?
I have no guess, sir. As soon as there's a guess, I will let you know.
Let me shoot him a text message. I
could get a guest on here anytime.
Well, let's Let's text the guest who's supposed to be there. Of course, I did not tell him a time. I just assumed he'd be there the whole time, I guess.
Well, he was buying a Lamborghini, he said. So, I mean, that takes time to sign that paperwork.
That's true.
It's just not a – you don't just swipe the card and drive off.
Through.
Yes. Don't swipe the card for that, you know?
Yeah.
But I know he's excited to be part of the Cookie Mafia and show off his victory cookie. And then we've got screenshots. Mafia. Let's roll through the screenshots of the leaderboards and the winners. Dustin, you want to take over here?
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it. We're gonna start with Champ Flight.
I don't know. Jason Bird's running the controls there.
Now we're gonna go with that one. Oh, it's Jeremy Semlinger.
Champ Flight. That's our net winners right there.
That's Champ
Chris
Flight.
Espinoza, Jeremy Semlinger. That's a Champ Flight. That's a scorecard playoff there for your net Champ Flight winners.
Look at the matching uniforms, everybody. Matching. Look good.
Uniforms.
Look good. Feel good. Play good.
That's right. And that went to the second playoff hole. there. So congratulations, Jeremy and Chris.
That guy looks like he's having fun right there.
Yep, this is our fourth flight net winners.
I want to apologize. It sure feels like Jason's just going to throw up random pictures.
That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah,
this is our fourth flight net winners. This is half of the team of Chris Chalk and Reggie Williams right here.
I only see one guy in there, Dustin. Stop lying to me.
That's half of the Chalk Williams team right there.
Oh, I love his hat.
Yeah, that's an 8-under win.
Oh, we don't need those.
Our Champ Flight gross winners. I will say something. So Stephen Evans, Brian Dishman. I had to take a double take at Brian Dishman walking up to Brack in the morning. He usually wears the big hat, with the sun, and he's got the conventional hat with the bill. I said, "Who's the new guy coming on tour?" And then he comes in and gets the win in Champ Flight. So good job, Evans and Dishman. 10 under with a double bogey on the card.
That is 10 under with a double bogey on 10. Great. And let's take a minute to look at Stephen Evans' flow.
That's what I said. Look at that thing.
His hair is so magnificent.
Oh, it's a mop.
That's what Travis aspires to have.
I agree completely. That's what I always tell Steven. I'm like, I'm going to do my best to keep going as long as you're going. And Steven's, I know Steven's watching right now, but I believe the plan is to go uncut through the South Texas Match Play Challenge in the middle of November. So that's a long time away. So
no shave November.
I was like, no haircut 2022 is what it feels like for me and Steven.
All right, Justin, we got some people up there.
Okay.
Ryan Ray.
This is our fourth flight. This is our fourth flight champ. Fourth flight gross winners.
Yes.
Laura Ferran and Ryan Ray. That's correct. That's a plus
I believe they're employees.
2-shot victory.
I love seeing employees win.
Employees getting it done. Yeah, getting it done.
I
love
that.
With the cookies.
If anybody's watching there that is an employee of the Alamo City Golf Trail, we encourage you to come play on the tour, and we want you to be a part of it. We want you to ask questions. We want you to understand how it works, and we want you to communicate it across the counter to open play on a daily basis. So employees of the trail are always, always, always welcome on the Alamo City Golf Trail Tour.
We got some more winners here. I love that shirt.
Yep, there's our net flight winners. There's our boy right there, Andy Torres and Jeremiah Sierra. They took it home in third flight net with a one-shot victory, -7 on the net side. Our very own Andy Torres and Jeremiah Sierra. That's great.
And Andy's glasses
becomes part of the Cookie Mafia, right?
Part of the Cookie Mafia. And let's look at these cookies provided by our Victory Cookie sponsor, Laura Lewis, The Cake Place and More. Find her on Facebook as well, The Cake Place and More. These cookies are my favorite. I know it's tough to see there on the screen a little bit. That picture is on the Facebook page. The Alamo City Golf Trail Amateur Tour Series Facebook page. These were my favorite cookies That is the clubhouse at Brackenridge Park on the cookie on the 18th green with the clubhouse behind it. I think that is one of the coolest photos
Look how pure
ever.
those greens are.
Look at how pure the grass is, and look at how pure the frickin' cookie is. That is hand painted.
Yeah.
It took Laura and the Cake Place and More 10 hours to paint the victory cookies for this past weekend's event at Brackenridge Park. Shout out to Laura Lewis and the Cake Place and More. We love you so much. I mean, it's freaking amazing. I mean, it's art. Amazing. It's art, and they taste phenomenal. Double fisting cookies, and I'll turn it back over to Dustin there. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I know who this is, Dustin.
Yep.
This is Chris Walker.
Yeah, Bird knows who this is.
He ignores me in the Miami airport this week, so I got a bone to pick with that guy. All right,
Chris Walker was our second flight gross winner. Half the team of Chris Walker and Paul Kobiega.
I love it. I think that's accurate.
I think there's another scorecard playoff for the first playoff hole over the Wolf Pack of Sean Wolf and Zach Wolf. Yeah, so that went to the first playoff hole right out the gate. But Sean bringing Zach into the tour now. Welcome, Zach.
That's a new Wolf brother. That is the older brother to Jackson Wolf. Thank you, everybody, for your service in the United States military. Wolf family. But yeah, that was awesome to meet a new wolf cub. Is that the right term? Is that
wolf pup? It's a
wolf
pup, right?
It's a pup, not a cub. It's a pup.
It's starting to remind me of like Sam Braswell. It's like a freaking Golf Factory family right there. All right, Dustin, who we got?
Travis, you're gonna have to help me with this one here.
This
one I'm a little stumped.
I'm having technical difficulty as well. That has got to be. It's got to be third flight.
Third flight, our gross winners, that would be Brian Wynn and Casey Burrow. Half the team of Brian Wynn and Casey Burrow, third flight gross.
I mean, are they new golfers? I mean, that guy looks happy as hell.
Yep, they are new golfers in victory lane. We apologize. MD is not with us tonight.
Welcome to the tour.
So welcome to the tour. Congratulations on your victory cookie. It takes some people a long time to win those cookies. So
I've never won one.
So
that's hard to believe.
Good job there.
Dustin.
I apologize for not having the names. Give me just a second, and I will get it taken care of. Hold on one second for me here.
Look at the beard. That beard is fierce.
So that would leave, if that's accurate, second flight net, Paul Crumley and Tony Coleman here, -8 to win second flight. Our net winners, -8, 3-shot victory over Josh Luttrell and Kevin Keeney.
Oh, Kevin Keeney cashing a gift card this past weekend.
I haven't said that name in a while.
Oh.
Casey Carnes calling me out in chat.
Shots fired.
Yes, I know. I mean, play better. I need to get back to playing, period. Work's killing me. Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, we know Danny Lee. Too. You know Danny Lee. These are our first flight net winners. Danny Lee.
Oh, first flight.
Paul Orozco. Yep, that's a 1-shot victory over Chris Arnold and Joe Sitterly. -9 to win first flight net.
Oh, we know these guys too.
Yeah, this is our our gross winners in first flight. The Danowski crew, Dennis Jr. and Senior, -4.
Well, which one's Junior and which one's Senior? Do you know?
Well, we got. I think our viewers can tell. Junior on the right there.
Just want to clarify.
Dennis has been cashing in. He's been playing well.
Yeah.
He's collected a lot of gift cards, a few cookies. So he's kind of trying to cement a spot here. Earned his way onto the South Texas Match Play Challenge team in the summer. So I think he's another name you got to look out for the summer season.
Can we go back a couple pictures? I want to make sure okay. So this is third flight gross. This is Brian Wynn and Casey Burrows.
So that was the mistake we had. That's correct.
Yep,
Okay.
we had those backwards.
Yep.
We had those backwards. That is Brian Wynn and Casey Burrows, third flight gross. Congratulations on victory lane. And then go back to the picture that was before this. That is the team of Paul Crumley and Tony Coleman. That is first place net in second flight. So we had those backwards. We apologize. We are, and I'm going to blame Jason for filling in for host here. We are without we're without our normal host MD, who's a little under the weather tonight. Beep. So we're gonna give Jason a pass on that. We apologize, but we circled back and got it right there for you guys on the tour. Oh my goodness. This must be the team, the best dressed team.
This is definitely the best dressed team. I think that goes without saying.
I have a headache looking at it.
I think it's so. I love it so. I love it so much. And I love the fact that I mean, I talked to them 37 times about how cool I thought their outfit was. I'm just blown away. I think it's so cool. The thought. I mean, that is clear preparation.
I think it wasn't even close. Yeah. That's
look good, feel good, play good. And that was Richard Mello and Sherman Wenicky. Is that right? I don't know. Someone's going to jump at me. That is Richard and Sherman winning the best dressed team. That's something I want to keep going. I think that's really cool. I love the team outfits. I love Mike DerManuelian and Joe Workman's matching third flight great polos. I thought that was really clever. There were Jeremy Semlinger and Chris Espinoza matched and then won. So
gotta look good to play good, Travis.
Look good. Ake and I played together, and I don't know how many team events. This was the first time we matched. We actually. We said, let's match it up this week after MD pushed it, and I think we may continue to do it.
And you wore a historically cool outfit.
That's
that is an old school,
STM PC,
an old South Texas Match Play Challenge. That was the 2015 outfit.
Right.
I wasn't even alive then.
Yes.
At River Ridge.
I wasn't even alive.
Mosquitoes the size of pterodactyls over at that place.
Oh my God. Yes.
Man, yeah, River Ridge 2015 South Texas Match Play Challenge, 27 holes. I thought it was a really cool format. CJ Gomez, thank you for watching.
Right. CJ's right.
CJ and Scott always match. Sometimes it's purple, sometimes it's fighter jets. It was American flags this past weekend. Shout out. Thank you, Scott Cunningham, for defending my freedom. Appreciate that. And they are always matchy. But you're right. Look good, feel good, play good. And I'll tell you what, the best dressed winners looked good for sure. Maybe they looked too good.
Shorts.
It was it was definitely a look. Luke.
I loved it. I loved it to the point. Congratulations to our flight winners at Brackenridge Park. Enjoy the victory cookies. Thank you so much to Laura Lewis, the Cake Place, and more for your victory cookie sponsorship. We appreciate you guys being there day in and day out. Thank you to the ambassadors who helped make the largest event in ACGT Tour history a seamless success. And, of course, shout out to our big sponsors, Sean Sexton and Goosehead Insurance and Rick Hoinsey with Elevated Logistics. Goosehead Insurance, a Sexton agency. There are QR codes all over tournament paperwork and the website and the Facebook page. Scan that Goosehead QR code. It goes right to the Sexton agency. And you can get a free insurance quote right there with Sean Sexton, our presenting sponsor. And then big shout out to Rick Hoinsey and Elevated Logistics, the 2022 South Texas Match Play Challenge sponsor. the same day delivery leaders in Texas. You call Rick and say, I need to get this from point A to point B in the state, and he's going to do it today. So that's pretty cool too. So thank you to those guys. Having engaged sponsors like Rick and Sean and Laura are so, I mean, it's so encouraging and it's so refreshing. And it really keeps me and the ambassadors on our toes as well, because they are there and they are engaged and their names on a lot of stuff. So we are really, really, really blessed to have those three sponsors week in and week out alongside the ACGT Tour executive team and ambassador team. So thank you guys so much. Coming up, the sizzling summer South Side Swing. The next two events are on the South Side, August the 7th. That is a Sunday. Riverside ACGT Tour Summer Event 5, August the 7th. Riverside individual stroke play. Casey Carnes holds the ACGT Tour course record and overall individual stroke play record at Riverside, ripping off a cool 62 at Riverside a couple years ago. We lost Dustin. He's back. There he is.
Back again.
There he is. And then wrapping up the sizzling summer South Side Swing on August the 21st at Mission Del Lago, individual stroke play. I've been spending a lot of time at Mission lately, and it is also in pretty good shape. It is in above average shape for Mission and approaching good shape.
I saw a picture this morning in the ambassador chat, and it made me want to quit my job. So it's
to go play golf at Mission. To go play golf at Mission.
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure where that went, but that's where it was going. Okay, terrific. Yeah.
We have our special guest.
I want everybody to know that is the first time. Welcome, Andy. Welcome, Andy. That is the first time that we have used that video clip for something other than cutting me off from talking. So I'm super happy right now. Andy Torres, thank you for joining us on a pitch black Tuesday night.
How's the Lambo?
Well, you know what? If you just see my eyes and teeth, then I think we're good.
Well, you're wearing sunglasses at night, and
those
they're
are
regular glasses. They're regular glasses. There they are. Okay.
I've never seen Andy without a hat on. I've never seen that.
Well, I'm in my new vehicle. I'm in my new truck, my new 2022 Tundra right now.
Oh,
nice.
Andy Torres buys himself a new truck fresh off the win at Brackenridge Park this past weekend.
Hey, I was like, I'm only going to go to a dealership that takes the Alamo City Golf Trail gift cards.
There we go. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Please tell me what dealership that is. I got a shitload of them.
Well, Andy Torres, this is a new experience for us talking to Andy. Andy hosts NothingisOB South Texas Golf Podcast on Thursday nights. A sponsor of the tour, vice versa, tour sponsor of NothingisOB. And Andy has hosted this podcast. He hosts his podcast, and he's been a cast member on this podcast. But this is your first time being a guest off of a flight win, Andy Torres. Tell us how this is different for you being here with us tonight.
It's third flight great.
Third flight great. Yeah, heck yeah, it is.
Well, so I'm gonna tell you right now, like we were so freaking happy to get the win, right? And Jeremiah Sierra, my partner, and I, we're making posts left and right. We're posting on neighborhood apps, ringed apps. We're posting everywhere that we can post, right? Even Craigslist, MySpace, everything, right? And then I got one of my buddies that has the audacity to say, third flight? And I said, man, there's like 160 something golfers, guy. It's like, there's some damn good golfers that are here in the city that are playing the ACGT Tour Series. Like, give me a freaking break, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
we get some.
Listen,
sticks out
everybody watching right now, there's a home for everybody on the Alamo City Golf Trail Tour. There's a home for 10 under Brian Dishman and Steve Evans. And there's a home for 7 under Andy Torres and Jeremiah Sierra.
Net. Okay, I'm gonna
Net.
tell you something, right? So we're tracking the leaderboard. Like after the first, we start off bogey, right? 1 and 2, we go
Oh,
bogey.
and scramble. Good job. Keep up the good work.
And I'm gonna tell you, right?
Keep up the good work.
like Birdie knows, you know, because you see all the tee sheets, right? And you know, Jeremiah Sierra and I, we're like, that's my only partner, right? That I play in these ACGT Tour of partner events. And shoot, like Jeremiah and I, we had a good talk the previous weekend that this is our last go at it. Like if we don't at least get if we don't place at least like first or second, net or gross, like this is it, right? The partnership is over, and we're just gonna have to go our separate.
You put your marriage on the line with alt shots, so you guys are already behind the 8 ball, is what you're saying.
And then you start bogey to start.
We start bogey, and then next thing you know, we're just like, you know what? Hey, let's get drunk. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Yes.
But then it was too hot, right? So we didn't. And then we proceed to go. I think we sprinkle in a couple of pars. We just go par, and I don't think we birdie a hole until I believe it's like 6. Then we birdie 6, birdie 7. Jeremiah makes a huge putt off the fringe on 6. I make a pretty good, I say maybe like a 25 footer for birdie on 7. Then we go in bogey 8. And then we get to 9, and Jeremiah hits, I'd say about like, we were like 200 out. Jeremiah hits a pin high. I chip to like 2 feet. So we birdie, and we're even on scramble, right? We're even on scramble.
This is a roller coaster whirlwind of a story here.
Well, I'm going to tell you, like, and then it goes to the back, and then we go to the back 9 where it's a modified alternate shot. And then we kind of start like we're talking shit to each other. Like, I think we're really like having it out, you know. It kind of reminded me of my tia and my tios, you know. They're fighting, right? They're fighting 1 minute and then making out in the corner at the birthday party on the next one, right? And so it's like,
hold on, stand by. Jason, can you edit the Facebook promotional post to now include sexual references and vulgar language, please? Thank you. Okay, Andy, I'm sorry.
Where did the sexual references happen? I want to rewind and watch that.
Andy's aunt and uncle are making out in the corner now.
Oh, that's not sexual.
Thank you.
It's just
incest. You, thank you.
By marriage, aunt and uncle by marriage.
Dude, come on, guy. Okay, so and then next thing you know, and we're playing, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you one thing. We don't play a lot of tour events just because, you know, wife, kids, being a coach. Having a podcast, trying to be a successful coach. And you know what? But every time y'all have partnered us up, we've had a blast with the other guys. So that leads me to believe that there's a lot of good freaking dudes out there that belong to this tour, that believe in the tour, that show up. And I mean, they're not Jason Cross and Micah Carroll. I mean, they're not standout guys like those guys, right? But Timmy B, and I believe Bill, man, dude, they were freaking a blast to play with. And every
you played
time
with Bill Cohen and Tim Bowers. Tim Bowers is a good dude.
No, like he's a coach. He's a coach. So we got along great. And you know what? We've had nothing but, and we've never played well, but you know what? We've enjoyed the partners that we've always had. And I think that's a testament to whoever sets this up, you know, and I really appreciate that. And I'm sure if we're on this side, there got to be other guys that are on that same side too.
Well, that's awesome comments, Andy. Thank you so much. What did you think of the course conditions at Brackenridge Park?
Dude, you know what? I know a lot of people talk they've been talking a lot of shit, and you know what, about the course conditions. And I'm gonna tell you, It's probably the best it's been in the last 6 months.
I agree
Greens
with that.
for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Greens were amazing.
Yes.
Greens were amazing. They were running smooth. I don't know who did those pin placements. You know, they need a good shellacking or a good ass whooping. Whoever did those damn pin placements.
Why?
But
Why would you comment on the hole locations on a tournament that you won?
well, because you know what? Because we struggled. Okay, we struggled. We struggled. We
Play
battled,
better,
you know?
Andy.
We battled. Goonies never say die. You know, Goonies never say die. All right?
What is
Four
it? Is that a reference?
That is a
It's
reference.
a movie.
Jason Bird is a
Just showed
decade
his age.
younger than us.
Yeah,
You know, he just doesn't get it. You know.
Hey, but he looks seasoned though. He looks seasoned.
Yes.
Okay, he looks seasoned.
I look much older than I actually am.
I
Yeah.
apologize for everybody watching over the age of 40 that Jason Bird does not know what the Goonies are. Oh.
Okay, so
Fucking Dustin's a fucking goonie.
Oh.
Oh no, he definitely is. He's definitely a good.
Ah, see, definitely is.
Travis is more of like one of the socials. He's more of the socials with that collar flip.
Oh, so we had like this great idea where we're gonna put Travis's like tour director name under the collar, so when it's popped, it would be like visible to everybody.
OMG, that's a great idea. Like, I think that Travis, that's you. That's all you.
Well, of course, 100%. I agree. You could pick me out in a crowded room just based on the collar, and that's always been the plan. It's been a differentiation tactic for me for as long as I've been a public golf pro. So,
I don't understand this reference.
Yeah. I was gonna say more like sloth.
There you go. Give him his Baby Ruth.
Hey, I like Baby Ruths.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you do. You have to.
I love them. They're
Okay.
great.
I wish this is the old. I wish Andy was in front of a computer right now and he could just be slinging in Goonies references.
Okay, so let me finish telling you about our back nine. And you know what? We just we kept saying that we're like, oh, we're screwed. Well, as we finally, I think, as we make the turn, Jeremiah goes, you know what, dude? Look at the leaderboard. Let's see. Are we gonna try to make a go at this, or literally, are we gonna get trashed, right? And I say, you know what? Let's do that. Well, we look at the net, and I don't know if there was a glitch or something, but whoever was in first place, they were like minus 31 net. It had a minus 31 net.
Whoa.
Yeah,
is this an accusation of scoreboard manipulation, sir? These
No.
serious allegations.
There was Andy's not wrong. There was a Golf Genius technical difficulty with third flight for the first couple hours of third flight before it got notified and corrected.
Well, we were listening like this.
People killed.
Well, Jeremiah goes, damn, how many pops are they getting? Well, all right. So we end up scrambling, and hey, we're making pars left and right. That's all we're doing. And we kind of think we're just like, man, we're done, we're through. And hey, you know what? We gave it a good run, and at the end of the round, we par. We have a hard. You saw me. We're on 17, and I freaking leave that putt short. Jeremiah comes in, with the freaking peanut gallery watching. Jeremiah makes, I'd say, maybe like an 8-footer to save par. Well, on the next hole, he gives us a good shot on 8. He's on the green, and because of the previous putt, I blow it by the hole. Well, he makes another 8-footer coming back to save par, right? To go par. And if you look at the scorecard, +2 was what we had gross. And you know what? Behind us, there was like +3, and that really helped us out because I think the next scores behind us were, I think, only one shot behind.
I have an official
Every
statement.
stroke matters.
I have an official statement.
Oh, official statement. Do I need to play the sound? Does the video need to play for this?
Breaking news.
Official statement: no hole location is too difficult for Andy Torres' terrible putting.
Yes, that is correct.
Well, you know what? It's like I always say, You already got the parental advisory on here, right, Birdie?
That's correct. Yes.
Yes. I mean,
Yes. Nothing is OB, including your putting.
Okay, I've been in
I mean,
tighter
he
space.
might-
I've been
he
in tighter
could. He
spaces
definitely
before.
could have hit one OB on 17 to roll it off the edge there.
I would say I would. I'm not gonna say the other thing, but you know what? I'm a little guy. You know what? I'm a little guy. Hey, I got to use my talents. All right.
Yes, that is correct. I love it. Everybody at home who caught that reference, we apologize. Thank you guys for watching tonight. My name is Travis Salkowski alongside Dustin, Hassan, and Jason Bird. And our special guest, Victory Lane and Victory Cookie winner, Andy
And little guy.
Torres. Andy Torres.
But I'm really wide. I'm
Torres.
really wide, though.
Torres.
Torres.
But you're a tripod.
Torres.
But you're a tripod.
Torres. Torres.
Okay. All right. So let me finish. Let me finish right here, and then I can get off, and y'all can make time right tonight. Well, so we finish out, and I go, and I'm sulking. I'm sulking, and I'm trying to lick my wounds because I know the partnership, the marriage is over between Jeremiah, Sierra, and I, and
you were in the process of breaking up. I mean, you're breaking up.
We were through. We were through because we felt like we thought we fell short, right? Well, then the leaders or people ahead of us, they I guess they faltered or whatever, because then got Casey, hey, am I looking at this right? And then Travis, hey buddy, looks like you're placing. And then same thing, Dustin too. Dustin's like DH is over there, like,
yeah,
hey,
we were all surprised too.
We've got the
And I'm
parental
like-
advisory up, right?
I was
We've
like,
got the parental
congrats
advisory
on
up.
what? Like,
Hey,
okay.
this is a wholesome family stream.
Well, I mean,
It is.
I love the fact that Andy and Jeremiah were breaking up, and then they found out that they were pregnant and stayed together.
hey, who says a baby doesn't save a marriage, right?
They're like Sonny and Cher until one of them hits a tree.
That's messed up, bro.
I don't ski anymore. I'm too old for that.
That's messed up, bro. That's messed up. All right. So then I find out we win. Jeremiah is going because his mother-in-law lives on that side of town, and he goes, you know what, man? Hey, we gave it a good run, bro. I'm gonna go take my wife and kids out to go eat, to go see a movie, and lick my wounds too, right? And I said, yeah, bro. Yeah, you're right, man. Hey, we gave it a good run. Well, then Travis is like, hey, you better call Jeremiah and tell him to come over here, man. He needs to get his cookie. He needs to get his picture. And I'm like, no way. And so I called Jeremiah, and Jeremiah's like, what's up, bro? And I said, hey, dude, you need to get your ass over here. He's like, why? What happened? Bro, we won first place net. Oh my gosh, you can hear kids in the background.
Can you just hear the brakes squealing?
And then you hear his wife, and you hear babies crying in the background, kids crying in the background. He tells his wife, hey babe, no, stop, no, I gotta turn around. I gotta turn around, right? And then man, he gets back like there in 5 minutes. And you know what, Jeremiah, one of my four bros, he talks a lot of shit about the Cookie Mafia, right? About the Cookie Mafia, because we'd never been on that end. We'd never been on that championship end. Well, shoot, you saw him, Travis. It was like a kid in a candy store.
I mean, that smile was crazy. Hold on 1 second. I got a special guest who wants to say congratulations to you for winning. Come on in, Kaylin making her debut on the show tonight. Say hi to Andy.
Wholesome family stream.
Wholesome family show with a parental advisory.
There's no parental advisory.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Okay. Kaylin, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I remember when we first started the podcast, we talked about how many animals you have. So how many animals do you have at the current moment?
I don't really know.
There's so many.
Kind of like 14 or 15.
I think it's 14.
Oh my God. Travis is like rolling around town like looking for hay. He's got so many horses.
I know. I mean, seriously, that is a country problem right now. It hasn't rained for a while, and fertilizer is 10 times more expensive. And here, hold that yourself. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And struggling to find hay for horses up this way right now. So we found some today, so we are good to go. Horses got to eat. Yay. Just kidding. They've been eating the whole time. They just ate a little better today. But Kaylin wanted to jump on and say hi to Dustin and Jason and hi to everybody watching at home and give a big congratulations to Kaylin. Kaylin giving a big congratulations to Andy. I'm sorry.
I'll take it. I'll congratulate anybody too. Thank you. Thank you, Kaylin.
Say bye. Say bye. Wave.
Bye,
Don't
Kaylin.
say bye to me. Say bye to them.
Bye, Kaylin. So all I know is Jeremiah Sierra and I were part of the Cookie Mafia. His tone has changed, and you know what? He was so happy, and he asked Travis. He goes, Travis, when's the next event? Travis, before Travis can even say anything, he goes, you know what? Put me down.
Sign me up.
He looked at me and he goes, I don't even know when it is, but you know what? I'm clearing my calendar, clearing my schedule. I'm gonna be there.
The best marketing strategy is winning. When you win, winning puts butts in the seats, right? Victory cookies put butts in the seats. So congratulations to Andy and Jeremiah on the list for Riverside already. Everybody watching, ACGTtour.golf. Sign up today for the sizzling summer Southside swing. I've said it right every time tonight, Dustin.
You've gotten great at it.
It's difficult. It's a tongue
Hey,
twister.
I got a question for Dustin. Have you signed up for Riverside yet, bro?
I am not signed up for Riverside yet.
Oh,
Guess what? It's sold out. I guess you're not getting in.
Oh, beep. Waiting list number 1, Dustin. Beep.
I don't believe it's sold out yet for
Dustin, Jason.
I'm selling it out just for you.
Dustin and Jason, any questions for Andy so we can let him go back to his Tuesday night? He's been sitting in the driveway for a while. We appreciate that.
I'm at a gas station.
I want to talk congratulations, Andy.
I hope you're putting good gas in your
Good to
new
see
car.
you. Be a part of the Cookie Mafia. You got the win, got the cookie. I know you've wanted one. And it's even better that you got one before Bird.
Did you eat it?
It's got to make it feel even better.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, buddy.
Damn.
Wow. And you know what? Andy, I think it's really cool that you won these cookies in the biggest tour event in tour history at Brackenridge Park, kind of the home of the tour. And honestly, those are my favorite cookies of all the victory cookies. I love the clubhouse on the front of them. They are so cool.
They are freaking beautiful. And before I sign off here, hey, I want to give a shout out to, I saw Laura and Sean as I was driving off as being some of the last, in Morgan and Greg. I saw more, you know what? They were bringing waters out to everybody, which was just, it's freaking, that's such a personal touch, guys. And man, I think that makes a big difference. And I saw Sean and I saw Laura picking up the tee markers. And man, as the sun was, kind of starting to come down, and I saw that and I said, man, that's freaking beautiful. You got some great ambassadors, guys. You got a great team, man. And all you guys really y'all putting out a great product, and man, like the service is top notch, man. Because ultimately you have to be a servant, because that's really what y'all are to us golfers. And man, I'm telling you, it's freaking beautiful.
Andy, thank you so much for the kind words there. And yeah, I agree. Sean played in the golf tournament, teed off at 7:50 in the morning. Laura was there at 6:45, bringing the victory cookies and hanging up the scoreboards. And you're right, they're picking up tee markers at 8:30 at night. They were there for 13, 14 hours, volunteering their time as sponsors and ambassadors and as customers. I mean, awesome. We love you. We love them. Andy, we love you. Tune in to Andy's podcast, Nothing is OB, Nothing is Out of Bounds, South Texas Golf Podcast, on Thursday nights. You can find a link there always on the ACGT Tour page. Andy, who do you got this week?
I got a few guys from each of the some small leagues here around town, and they're going to be talking about their likes, their dislikes, their pros and cons about being in a league and being in a little organization, and seeing how some of us can make it better, and some of their best stories, getting back to some of my roots.
Awesome. I love the grassroots podcast in San Antonio. That's awesome. Well, good luck to you on Thursday night. I hope that goes well. And congratulations, of course, for winning your flight in the largest tour event in the history of the tour. Congratulations.
Okay, all right.
Congrats,
all right,
Andy.
For reals. Thank you guys for reals. Last thing, whose idea was it? Because that was a badass call for a 9-9. Whose idea was it?
It was a little bit of Jason Bird. It was a little bit of Trav. It was a little bit of Casey. It was a little bit of Dustin. We were going over the schedule last year, and in all honesty, in full transparency, which we do on the tour all the time, we wanted it to be a 2-day event, a 2-day, 2-person event, 1-day scramble, 1-day alternate shot. We did. So dumb. So dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It was supposed to be a 2-day event. We combined it to a 9-9 scramble and alternate shot. That format worked in Golf Genius seamlessly, so everyone got real-time results, real-time skins, immediate point standings and flight results. I really liked the format. I really liked the pace of play that came with this format. The entire 160-person field playing in under 4 hours and 35 minutes. Really, really awesome. I love the format. I'm going to give credit to Jason Bird for it because the 2-person, 2-day event was his idea, and that evolved into this format that we had this last week. So it's a good show for Jason Bird right now, other than the fact that Andy Torres won a victory cookie before him.
No, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Birdie, great call, man. Great call.
Yeah, those
Love
2-day
y'all, guys.
2-mans are super popular, but
night,
you know what
guys.
else is popular? Golf.
What
So tee sheets weren't available.
Well,
All right,
Andy Torres, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Torres, congratulations on your win. Tune into his show, Nothing is OB, South Texas Golf Podcast, on Thursday nights. Thank you for your commitment to the Alamo City Golf Trail Tour. Congratulations to all the flight winners. Thank you to the ambassadors, and thank you to Andy Torres for joining us tonight. We got point standings to update you here. We've got a new top 10. Don't put it up yet, Jason Bird. We've got a new top 10. Tons of movement. I want to tease it a little bit. We've got a new overall points leader. So I think that's neat. I love when that happens. I think he might be watching the show right now, so I really like it when that happens, especially because there's no script. You know, we're shooting from the hip here. And Jay Bird, you ready to put it up there?
I'll do anything you want me to.
I love that. That's great. There it is. Our new points leader, up 3 spots from 4th place last week with his net flight win. Jeremy Semlinger takes over first place in the summer point standings at the halfway mark. It is the halfway mark of the summer season, and the top 3 there are Jeremy Semlinger, Sean Vidal, and Tim Bowers, with Roland Torres in 4th. Roland Torres gets the automatic South Texas Match Play Challenge spot in 4th there because Sean Vidal is already on the team, part of that 3-way tie in the spring season. Sean Vidal, currently the front runner and favorite for 2022 Player of the Year.
Yeah, take
up
that,
there
Dustin.
in 2nd place. I don't see Dustin's name in the top 10. That's interesting.
Well, I've done the math, and the lead is dwindling down.
Dwindling. That implies you're still in first.
Yes.
In 5th place.
That's correct, Bird.
Moving up a spot, Steve Robert, having a great spring. There is the Welshman himself, Stephen Evans, jumping up a whopping 25 spots, and our biggest mover this week in the top 10, Stephen Evans, rocking the flow. Can we put his picture up one more time, Jason? his hair is just so good. I want to show it one more time. It is 9:45 on Tuesday night, and I mean, good. I mean, it's. I'm trying to catch up to you, Steven. I'm trying, but I'm not quite there yet.
Not quite. You're getting there.
Steven is the biggest jumper on the points graphic. Tim DeHoyos up a spot in 7th. Dustin Weldon up 3 spots into the top 10. Ernie Cannon down a spot to tied for 9th. And Jason Sandoval coming up into the tied for 9th spot, rounding out the top 10.
What a guy.
Well, Jeremy Semlinger having a great season.
Yeah.
Team uniforms with Chris Espinoza on Sunday played great. Another net win and rewarded in the point standings as our new summer.
And Jeremy knows what it takes. He's qualified for the team before, I believe, 2020.
That's my Podsy.
2020, he was on the team,
Yep.
and he is the 2020 Rookie of the Year. He just edged out Sean Sexton for Rookie of the Year on points earned in the 2020 season. So he knows what it feels like to play in the playoffs, and he knows how important it is to not get stuck in the horse race.
So let's see, how he takes that experience in these last few events.
I mean, I would take horse race right now. I would love to be in the horse race right now.
Wow.
I think the horse race might be an outlier to the right for you right now, Bird. I think I agree with Casey Carnes' comment earlier that you just need to play better.
I think I just need to play worse and just pad that cap a little bit and get in the first flight like Dustin.
I've been playing in Champ Flight in the summer season, Bird.
The fields have been so large. He's been in Champ Flight. Yeah, heck yeah, it's great.
It's like getting that speed slot. The fields have been so large.
Is that not on the top 10 list now because he's in Champ Flight? Is that what we're saying?
I don't know.
Well,
I the spot. I'm good.
Yeah, well, true that. But with the handicaps updating after every stroke play event and every best ball event, that the handicaps are real time tournament scores only, so it's non-manipulatable by the public golfer, and it changes, and the flights change week in and week out based on the strength of the field and the strength of the sign up, and so you're always playing against the most like golfers in real time as possible. Equity across the flights is the big thing that we promote and preach. Every flight, whether Dustin is in Champ Flight or First Flight, every flight is playing for the same prize money and the same skins opportunity and the same point distribution. So equity across the flights. Jason Bird, do we have anything else to touch on? I think we're doing great tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we can touch on a lot of stuff. Morgan wants to know when the points will be posted. She's having a conniption.
The point standings, Morgan, and for everybody else watching, are always updated on the website on Wednesdays. That allows the ACGT Tour podcast cast to get that top 10 out there without anybody seeing it. So we really want to highlight the top 10, who's the top 3, and then the full points list will be updated online on Wednesday and emailed out in the tour newsletters also on Wednesdays.
We should.
Thanks for the comment, Morgan. Thank you for watching. We appreciate that.
We should cut Morgan some slack. She is just a little frustrated that she is the first person on the waiting list because she waited so long to sign up. So
I saw some comments roll through that she sent an email when she heard you say on the podcast that the event sold out.
She didn't send an email. She didn't send the email, and it did sell out between then and now. So now she's like waitlist number 1. She's not having a good day.
Jason Bird, we are live on Facebook right now. Can you tell the truth to our viewers, please?
Absolutely not. That would be terrible. Why would I ever do that?
I love it. That's great. So Mission Del Lago and Riverside are not sold out. I'll take the lead over there. They are not sold out. They are open for registration. Please sign up today.
They will be sold out, but they're not
www.acgttour.golf.
sold out.
They are going to sell out. They are not currently sold out. Jason Bird, stop screwing with Morgan and stop screwing with our viewer that's watching, happily joining us on Tuesday nights to share.
Okay. I will tell the truth, since it just gave me a little extra time to do the math. We are roughly 72% sold out of our tee block.
That is
and
awesome.
And I want to say for the record, that includes Morgan Graff on the tee sheet. She is in the tournament.
There we go. Oh, wow. It never ceases to amaze me on a Tuesday night. Everybody, thank you for watching. Jason, if you've got nothing else, let's go around the horn. Starting with Dustin, give us your closing thoughts or comments. We'll take last-minute comments from the Facebook comment thread. Jason, if you want to pull anything in here. But let's go around the horn at an hour and 20 minutes. Morgan, thank you for watching.
No, I just want to thank our viewers for tuning in. Another Tuesday night, episode number 21. Pretty crazy to think we're 21 episodes in. I mean, seems like just yesterday we were talking about launching it, and then now here we are, 21 episodes in. So great job, guys.
Yes. Travis sitting around the table saying, "People want to listen to us, bro."
I think it's great. I love it. And I want to say congratulations to our flight winners, our very own Andy Torres, for picking up a cookie, being inducted into the Cookie Mafia. And again, all our flight winners, again, great round for champ flight one with a double bogey, Stephen Evans, Brian Dishman. I mean, I think that's just fantastic in this format. It's not an easy format. But again, all our flight winners, congratulations, and hope to see you at Riverside.
Wow. I'm going to end the show complimenting Robert Cano and the maintenance team at Brackenridge Park again. Awesome turnaround at Brackenridge Park in the course conditions. Thank you so much for all you guys do day in and day out. And apologize for the negativity on the Facebook page in regards to course conditions. I know so much goes into that. And I know that the maintenance teams at these golf courses care so much, and they try so hard, and sometimes they're dealt crappy hands. So shout out to Robert Cano and the maintenance team at the Alamo City Golf Trail at Brackenridge Park. Thank you for those outstanding course conditions for our largest tour event in the history of the Alamo City Golf Trail Tour, 10 years running, 158 players. With that being said, www.acgttour.golf, acgttour.golf, event registration. Sign up for the Summer Sizzling. I'm sorry. Dang it. I did it all night long. The Sizzling. Beep. That's incorrect. Beep. It is the Sizzling Summer Southside Swing this August. August the 7th at Riverside is next up. Multiple graphics there. The Sizzling Summer Southside Swing. Oh, my gosh. It keeps going. Sign up today. Thank you so much to our ambassadors. Thank you so much to our sponsors. Thank you so much to our viewers. Congratulations to our flight winners from this past weekend at Brackenridge Park. Thank you to Jason Bird for filling in for our regular host, Mike DerManuelian. Thank you to Andy Torres for coming on tonight. And thank you so much for Dustin Hassan alongside myself, Travis Salkowski, on this Tuesday night. The 21st week in a row of the Alamo City Golf Trail Tour Power Hour. We are here for you guys. There's so much content here. We will be here every Tuesday night for as long as you guys will watch at home. Jason Bird, take us away on Tuesday, July the 26th.